The world is on edge, teetering on the precipice of uncertainty. We are living in an era defined by rapid change, geopolitical shifts, and a pervasive sense of unease. From economic anxieties to environmental concerns, the challenges facing our global community are complex and multifaceted. The decisions made by world leaders resonate far beyond their borders, impacting the lives of millions and shaping the course of history. It's a time that demands careful consideration, critical thinking, and a willingness to engage with the issues that define our time. And if you've been following the Trump administration, you know why. The policies and actions of this administration have sent ripples across the globe, sparking debate, igniting controversy, and leaving many questioning the direction of our world. From domestic policies to international relations, the Trump administration has charted a unique and often unpredictable course. Understanding the nuances of these policies is crucial for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of the modern political landscape. It starts with immigration, a cornerstone of Trump's political platform and a source of intense debate. The issue of immigration touches upon fundamental questions of national identity, economic opportunity, and humanitarian responsibility. Think back to those images, families separated, a stark reminder of the human cost of political decisions. The separation of families at the border became a symbol of the Trump administration's hardline stance on immigration, sparking outrage and condemnation from around the world. Children crying behind chain-link fences. These images seared themselves into the collective consciousness, raising profound ethical questions about the treatment of vulnerable populations. The emotional toll on these children and families is immeasurable, and the long-term consequences remain to be seen. ICE raids in neighborhoods, creating an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty within immigrant communities. These enforcement actions often targeted individuals with long-standing ties to their communities, disrupting families and livelihoods. Border Patrol agents ramping up arrests, leading to a surge in deportations and a heightened sense of insecurity among undocumented immigrants. The increased presence of law enforcement in border regions has also raised concerns about civil rights and the potential for abuse. These aren't just headlines, they represent real-life dramas unfolding every day. Each headline tells a story of individuals and families whose lives have been irrevocably altered by immigration policies. Their real lives, changed forever. Families torn apart, dreams shattered, and futures thrown into doubt. The human impact of these policies extends far beyond the statistics and figures, leaving a lasting scar on individuals and communities. But it doesn't stop there. The impact of the Trump administration extends far beyond immigration, touching upon a wide range of issues that affect our daily lives. Tariffs, those taxes on stuff coming into the country, have hit global trade hard, disrupting supply chains and raising prices for consumers. These tariffs, often imposed as part of trade negotiations, have had a ripple effect across the global economy. It's not just about winning trade wars, it's about the real-world consequences for ordinary people. The pursuit of trade dominance can have unintended consequences, impacting industries, jobs, and the overall economic well-being of nations. American farmers, who rely on international markets to sell their crops, have been particularly hard hit by these trade disputes. The imposition of tariffs has led to retaliatory measures from other countries, limiting access to key markets and driving down prices for agricultural products. Small businesses, which often operate on tight margins, are struggling to absorb the increased costs associated with tariffs. These businesses, the backbone of the American economy, are facing unprecedented challenges in a rapidly changing global landscape. And families are all feeling the impact as the cost of everyday goods rises due to tariffs and trade tensions. The increased financial burden on families can lead to difficult choices and a decline in overall quality of life. At checkout lines and grocery stores, where the prices of imported goods have noticeably increased, consumers are forced to pay more for the same products, stretching their budgets and impacting their purchasing power. Prices go up, jobs are put at risk, as businesses struggle to remain competitive in the face of rising costs and trade barriers. The potential for job losses adds to the economic uncertainty and anxiety felt by many Americans. And global supply chains, they're stretched to the breaking point as businesses scramble to find alternative sources for goods and materials. The disruption of these complex networks can have far-reaching consequences, impacting industries and consumers alike. Now here's the most urgent part: the potential for global conflict. The Trump administration's approach to foreign policy has raised concerns about the stability of the international order. The Trump administration's stance on global conflict puts us all in the crosshairs. As tensions rise and the risk of miscalculation increases, the potential for armed conflict looms large, casting a shadow over the future of our world. From fiery press conferences to late-night tweets, the administration's communication style has often been perceived as provocative and destabilizing. The use of inflammatory language can escalate tensions and make diplomatic solutions more difficult to achieve. Tensions with world powers have been pushed to the edge, creating a climate of uncertainty and mistrust. The erosion of diplomatic relations can have long-lasting consequences, making it harder to address global challenges and resolve conflicts peacefully. Words like fire and fury, used to describe potential military action, have sent shockwaves around the world. Such rhetoric can be interpreted as a threat, escalating tensions and increasing the risk of unintended consequences. And threats of military action have raised concerns about the potential for armed conflict. The deployment of troops and the mobilization of military resources can be seen as a sign of aggression, further destabilizing the international landscape. The kind of talk that keeps world leaders, and all of us, up at night, worrying about the future of our planet. The weight of responsibility rests heavily on the shoulders of those in power as they navigate the complex challenges of the 21st century. So, what should we do? How can we navigate these turbulent times and work towards a more peaceful and prosperous future? First, stay informed. Knowledge is power, and it's essential to understand the issues that are shaping our world. Don't just scroll past the headlines. Delve deeper into the stories and understand the context behind the news. Seek out reliable sources of information and be wary of misinformation and propaganda. Understand the policies, the laws, and the regulations that are being implemented by our leaders. Examine the details and consider the potential consequences of these actions and who they really affect. Consider the human impact of these policies and how they affect different communities and individuals. Second, we need to talk to each other. Open dialogue and respectful communication are essential for bridging divides and finding common ground. Whether you agree or disagree with Trump's stance, engaging in constructive conversations is crucial for fostering understanding and finding solutions. Opening up conversations is the only way forward to build bridges and create a more inclusive and tolerant society. And third, prepare. Take action to protect yourself, your family, and your community. Support organizations that help immigrants, providing them with resources and assistance as they navigate the complexities of the immigration system. Advocate for fair trade, ensuring that workers and producers are treated fairly and that the benefits of trade are shared equitably. And push leaders to choose diplomacy over war, prioritizing peaceful solutions to international conflicts. The world is watching, observing the actions of our leaders and the choices we make as a society. And what happens next depends on all of us. Our collective actions will determine the future of our world. Stay alert, stay engaged, be informed, be active, and be a part of the solution. And never forget the real people behind these policies, the individuals and families whose lives are directly impacted by the decisions of our leaders. Because the future is uncertain, but it is not predetermined. It's being decided right now by the choices we make and the actions we take. Let's choose wisely and work together to create a better world for all.